going to tell you a secret. And I don't want you to be shocked. But we don't really always agree how things should go at church. Are you anybody shocked? Not always on the same page, are we? We're really not. Don't agree how it should be run, which projects we should do, which things to be committed to. We have different tastes, we have different hopes, we have different priorities. But the key for us is to remember that this is a place about people. It's about the riches of His glorious inheritance, the people that He's provided for us. And we give each other spiritual life together. We are God's gift to one another. We don't always like all the gifts we get. Christmas can be a trying time, especially when you're young, because when you get a gift, you're all excited. And I can still look at the package and go, man, what's in there? It's going to be cool. And I remember the day that a certain young man that I know received a present, was handed to him, and he ripped it open, and it was Scooby-Doo underwear. If you didn't know, to a little boy, underwear really aren't Christmas gifts, okay? He was very disappointed. Now, Mom and Dad were delighted. Hey, clothes, that's great. And it's so cute, Scooby-Doo underwear. But to him, not so much. And sometimes I think we feel like that with one another at church. Really? That's the gift to me? Yes. Yes, it is. It certainly is. We are given to one another so that we grow and grow together. It irritates us at the moment, but it brings us strength and growth and power in the future. So he says, first of all, we have hope in this richness of this glorious gift He's given us. He's given us to one another. But we also can hope in the incomparably great power that God puts into us to live. It's the same power, he says, that He used to raise Jesus Christ from the dead and make Him eternal and to change the world. The power of the eternal God is looking for a way to work with you and I, right here in this church, in this community at this time, to change us from who we are to who we should be. It's the same power that He placed in the early church that started with, 12 Jewish guys. They lost one and replaced him with somebody else. That's the core. Bunch of losers. No power, no education, no training. They couldn't even get along. And yet God took them, and in 400 years, He took the entire Roman Empire, turned it on its head into a Christian nation, a Christian country. Now, they struggled with that. The influence of the church was powerful all across the known world. And that's without having the internet, high-speed rail, or airplanes. They went on foot. Thank you. And they were able to do it because of God's power. And this is the power that's in you and that's in me. If we access it, if we have that connection, if we know Him like we're supposed to, that's the power that you would have. I have. Because it's the Word that's living and active. Sharper than a two-edged sword to change you, to change me, to change the world that's around us. It's there. First Christian Church Medford has been positioned here for a reason. We are not an accident. We're not an afterthought. God wasn't going on board today. I think I'll start First Christian Church in Medford and see what happens. He gave us for a purpose. To live that same hope of knowing Him. Knowing that His people are ours to fellowship with. And knowing that His power is with us to change this world. I read from Psalm 126 at the call. It recalls the time when the Jews came back from the Babylonian exile, and they came back to a Jerusalem that was knocked down flat. The fields had been turned and filled with rubble and salted so that they would not grow things. Every good facility that was in that nation had been destroyed by the conquering Babylonians. And the people came back to reestablish it with only the things they needed, a little seed to get started, and a few basic things. And he says they went out with tears to sow. That's what he meant. Knowing that they were giving away the very last of their sustenance in hopes of having a future. It can feel like that for us as people of faith today. When we invest in a church and in people, and we wonder if it's going to pay us back. We wonder if we're going to find the peace and the hope that we want out of that. We wonder if our efforts are just going to be in vain, if people will take advantage of us, and then we'll be left out of the cold end. That's what we think. Because it can happen. But we're called, just as the Jews were, to renew a nation, to renew a church. If we go out sowing in our church with tears, so be it. That's our calling. That's our hope. And that's our purpose. We are a diverse church. Different tastes, different purposes. And we all bring our gifts to the table and we offer them to the Lord. Sometimes they're Scooby-Doo underwear to us. We don't get it. Don't like it. It's different. But remember, that gift is not offered to you. It's offered to the Lord. So before you put it down, remember who it belongs. And those people that you cannot get, don't understand. They don't belong to you. They belong to the Lord. Remember who they belong to. And I call upon me too. Remember the same thing. You hear me saying my church? Get in my face. Because it's not mine. It's the Lord's. He's given us a bottomless well of power and purpose and direction. If we're willing to throw our bucket in and pull it out, are you willing? Our invitation to him today, if you'll turn in your songbook if you want to, or just the words will be on the board. Just a closer walk with me. We're going to sing the first and third verse. And as we sing, the Lord's calling to us to remember just who it was that waiting for us. Just who it is that we belong to. Just who it is that sets up in the place of our lives. And who's calling us to give it our best. That's us to him. Let's stand as we sing. Listen, it's the Lord calling you. Respond.
As
cross the divide between one another and between you. The gospel is close. Let it be, Lord. Let you be in our lives, deep and true and powerful. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.